Okay. Hey, everybody. Zoe here. Sorry I'm starting late. I've had some technical problems I was dealing with today. And may still have more technical issues because my rigs may be whatever. But we're gonna get straight into the flying before we even start talking. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're gonna get straight into the flying before we even start talking. So without further ado, let's turn the music back up. This is my first flight of the day. Oh, I can hear myself in the background. I have to turn that down for a second. But yeah, so I have had a rough week. I've had a week of all weeks. Thank you for all being here today. I'll greet you all here in a minute. After I wake up, I really need the flight. Actually, let me turn off the audio here on the stream. Let me scroll on here. Boom! Now you don't have to hear myself and I don't have to get noise. Hey everybody! Hey, I say Steve-O, Guy, Chat, welcome to the chat, J-Spin, Titan, everybody. Let me get back to the fun here. So yeah, I am flying right now in my local spot. Thankfully, the weather abated today and it's really nice out. Always nice enough to fly. Still kind of chilly, still kind of cold. And I'm feeling a little weird. I've had a really rough week physically. And I've not really flown much or done much sim stuff. Like, I physically was just not in a place I could do it. I'm very thankful today that the weather and my body are lining up to allow me to stream and talk to you all and enjoy your company. But yeah, so it was my birthday week, and I have some really cool stuff I'm going to show you that I'm working on. Some unannounced hardware that just got shipped to me that I'll be poking at here shortly. And then everything I need to complete my DCI or VCI dub, which will be coming out hopefully in a couple weeks. We'll be making some content with that. So I'll be doing HD recording on a plane, and you'll all be seeing me fly planes for the first time, which will be a lot of fun. And this is the Betaflight 4.5 tune 4S with my new rig. I have 3 machines. One of them is having issues, but this one's flying today, so I'm gonna be flying it a little bit. But yeah, this is live rip today. I'm gonna be doing a lot of live ripping and just kind of sharing my thoughts, what's going on, what I've been up to. You may have all seen a new short that I've posted on my Instagram and YouTube Shorts with a certain toy, a certain pink toy. I'm really surprised and very humbled by how well people have taken the ad and the collab I did. I really thought I was gonna have to moderate things more than I did, but thankfully people were adults and my classy ad was met with mostly classy responses, so that was pretty cool. But what started out as a joke between me and my friends turned into me just exploring options and being like, you know what, I'm gonna have some fun, let's have some fun. And I made what I thought was a really fun bit of content. So if you haven't seen my Instagram lately, I would say go check out my Instagram. Let's bring her on in, swap batteries. That was a good first pack for the day. Also, this chicken keeps freaking making noise. Hey, yeah. Get under my RV. Keep going. Yeah, shoot. Let's bring her on in. Yeah, so today's gonna be the flight therapy. We're just gonna keep putting batteries and packs through this thing continuously. Haven't you heard fun is a poor little word these days? Yeah, so I don't know. Also, it's winter for everyone. I think it's cold. Discord is kind of quiet, I noticed today and this weekend. A lot of my friends are busy with their lives, doing the things. And it's really just gonna, I think, be me ripping today, which is kind of nice and chill. So I'm gonna get another battery on the quad. But yeah, if you haven't checked out that short, go check out that short. It's a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm going to do more collabs with Levents going forward, but never know. Never know. The biggest thing is I just want to have fun making content again, and I had a lot of fun making that. Hey Twisted, hey Bren, hey Stone, hey No One, welcome. Hey Danish, what's up? Let's get another pack on the bench. Yeah, I guess the charger after this. So yeah, the new Betaflight 4.5 tune's really good. I don't know why I have issues on one rig. Was that the rig that I pulled in the wrong machine? I did not know. That's literally the exact same machine. But now it's making that horrible noise. I swear I've been having weird phantom issues with 4.5. That's the same noise I was making earlier, and the same noise I was having with another issue. So yeah, it's a phantom oscillation. I don't know what's going on, but it's a weird oscillation that seems to be happening, and it'll just start pounding on the motors. I'm gonna fly it. I'm gonna see what happens. I land, like literally nothing happened. Oscar FPV, well, thank you for the subscribe. How can it be warmer in Canada in midwinter than New Zealand? I think the weather is weird all over the world. I think weather is weird. That's all I'm gonna say. Things are weird this winter. But yeah, let's try to get back up in the air and give this thing a go. I'm hoping nothing bad's gonna happen. This battery is kind of meh. Gotta keep flying anyways and have some fun. I will say this new Betaflight tune is very juicy. On 4.5 with these motors, and the setup is very nice. Very locked in. And the transitions between positive and negative on this rig, as you can see, are very, very juicy. And this is like straight DVR, no stabilization, so there's no funny business going on when it comes to the footage and stuff right now. Which is really nice. I'm glad I get to at least show you all and showcase the fact that 3D is now flying to this great extent. Oh, juicy! Oh, this thing flies so good. I will say, this battery is very cooked already. It's probably one of my worst packs. So I'm gonna bring this in, check the motors for heat, because I can hear some weird oscillations going on. Motors are warm, but not too bad. I can definitely tell something is this one's oscillating like one of my other rigs on 4.5. The frustrations of too. It works great, and then it just has like it hits a weird resonant frequency, and then just bad. I've got a rig on 4.2 actually. You know what? I'm gonna put that rig up. I'm gonna try the 4.2 rig. I'm just gonna try 4.2. Give 4.2 the good old college try. Hey Windshield, hey Voltronics. But yeah, today's gonna be a very short stream, most likely. I'm just gonna keep flying and enjoying it. I've had the roughest of rough weeks. I felt very, very, very good. I've not wanted to interact with people or do anything really, so get this back up in the air. So this is a different rig. We're running Betaflight 4.2 now versus 4.5. I am just doing a comparison test because the PIDs between 4.2 and 4.5, the actual loop has changed completely. And the motors are the same spec. Everything is the same except the receiver and the final motor design. Oscar, flying through is like hacking gravity, pretty much. So I'm running a stock 4.2 tune on this. I haven't really done an FPV flight with it yet, so you're going to be seeing it pretty much as I see it. So let's give her a shot. Oh, it'd probably help if I use the right transmitter. I forgot this one's running ELRS. Derp. So let me pull the ELRS receiver transmitter out. Try this again. Booting up, getting connectivity. Generally, you want to turn the transmitter on before the receiver, otherwise I think it goes into like a weird flying mode. So I'm gonna reboot the quad. And that should reboot my video. Give it a second. Yeah, no, we're flying 5-inch right now. We're really flying anything smaller than, even though we're flying out the window. Cool, looks like we got video, looks like we got signal. Cool. Motors are good to go. Remind me to build welcome stream. Okay, let's give 4.2 a spin with my brand new ZoeFPV motors. So this is stock 4.2. We got a walker and a dog. Let's get away from them. It flies pretty locked in. Let's say the rates feel different. I don't know what it is about it, but everything feels way more sensitive. I don't know if that's the PIDs. I swear, it's something to do with the way the receiver is handled. It feels like the receiver is more, like, direct. I will say, I like the way my 4.5 setup flies better. I don't know if it's down to the PIDs, I don't know. I mean, this should be the same rates. So I'm assuming it's literally down to the way the PIDs and everything else are set up. But the sync transition's great, so it's performing optimally, you know, like it's not... There's no major problems, it seems like. So if you're having problems, I'd say on 4.5 and you just can't get it to work, I'd say 4.2 is still an option, but I will say, so far after flying this, 4.5 definitely flies better when it flies better, which frustrates me because I want to get it flying optimally on all of my rigs. But yeah, no, this feels less locked in, way less locked in. Feels good though. This has the same motor spec as the other rig. Same, like, basically everything. The only real difference is receiver, color of the motors, the bell housing design, and in fact this is running ELRS versus DJI's SFS system. Both rigs were carrying GoPros, or carrying GoPros. This battery's almost cooked. Hover her around again, just kind of see how it's reacting at lower end of the battery. Yeah, it's still pretty locked in. Again, this is just stock PIDs on 4.2, which flies pretty good. But not nearly as good as the 4.52. I had a friend, actually, this brings up a really interesting thing. I had a friend, there was a whole debate. Okay, I turned down the music. I didn't realize the music was that loud. Yeah, I can turn down the music. Also, I don't think my audio is that good because I'm too far away, but I will say the 4.2 tune, not nearly as good as the 4.5. There was a bit of debate about whether or not 4.5 is worth it, slash, like, how much can you really tune a quad to make it feel better, slash, fly better? Like, at what point do you get the diminishing returns? And having been flying 4.5 now for a while and then going back to 4.2, while 4.2 flies great, my 4.5 setup and preset, a lot better when it works. The issue I was having, and there's still a phantom bug I'm trying to work out with the devs, this machine oscillates rapidly, and the other machine was starting to do it too now. Like, it was flying the first flight, the next flight after landing and taking back off, oscillating violently. Flies great though, but you could hear it. On this machine, the motors get so hot you can smell them, which is not good. So that's essentially why I put 4.2 on it to begin with. Flies fine on 4.2. Motors are not even really warm, but doesn't fly nearly as good as 4.5. So some, straight up testing with some actual data, unfiltered. You saw it here live. Those are my thoughts. I'm hoping that I can work with Sugar and the rest of the Betaflight devs to get my preset and whatever fixed on this, because it flies great. These motors were great for 3D. Like, this is exactly what I wanted. This is what these motors and the setup is what I've been working on now for months. Like, VCI has believed in me. Ada, behind one of the founders of VCI, she has been one of my biggest supporters for the longest times. So I'm excited by the fact that these motors transition absolutely butter smooth. Like, you could see it. There wasn't really any issues in any of my transitions so far today. But I don't know what's going on with this weird thing. If I put 4.5 on it, it'll instantly start vibrating to hell. And I don't know if it's, like, I literally don't know. And the devs I'm working with, they kind of stumped on it. I'm sure we're going to work it out. I'm sure it's going to get figured out. But I will say, I was trying to figure this stuff out on my birthday on Wednesday, and it was absolutely maddening because I was in pain, having a pain flare up, and all I wanted to do was get this quad flying good before the rain Thursday and Friday, and I couldn't, and still having issues with it. So it's been a whole thing. Anyways, let's burn another pack, have some more fun. We're gonna put this quad to the side. We're gonna put another pack on the other unicorn, basically the identical sister build. Windshield says motor bearing, no, bearings are clean. Everything is clean on the spin up. And if you look at the black box logs on 4.2, you can see that the machine's running very, very clean. It's weird, but resonant frequencies are strange. Like, resonant frequencies can introduce themselves on a physical level that gets incorporated into the signal that is then incorporated into the PID loop, and the PID loop adjusts itself to the physical resonance, and then you get into this weird, like, feedback loop. And so I don't know. The variables, though, is that's my only ELRS quad, so I don't know if there's a weird issue with my ELRS system, which I've been struggling to get working right, and that could be a whole fucking thing. I don't know. So it's a whole thing. Anyway, sorry, I was reading chat and responding. Let's plug her back in and get back up in the air. I hear a certain turkey outside. It needs to be dealt with. Waiting for this to power up. Remind me to build ask, are you on BLHeli soft 3D or normal? I'm on soft. I highly recommend if you're gonna do 3D mode, use soft settings. The normal one was the main one that was in there. I forget which developer added soft, but works really well. Highly recommend it. Definitely makes things smoother. I'm gonna run 5 cell on this 4S. Start out with 4S for the day. 5S and hopefully end the day on 6S. Kind of work our way into it. The one cool thing about the preset is that the preset auto switches from 4, 5, and 6S depending on what battery you put on it. So this is the quad that a minute ago had a weird oscillation on 4S, and now feels and flies fine on 5S. I'm wondering if there's a filter or something that got tuned to the extreme and that on some of these batteries, the weight distribution changes ever so slightly and we get a weird oscillation that's only showing up on certain flights. I don't know. I will say I kind of liked 4S for this location. It's much more tame and chill. Nice. Let's just chill here, have some fun. Let's do an infinite for a second. Pop up to the top of this. Let's tick-tock over the top. Ooh, that was fun. Some infinite back over here. It's hang inverted. Let's pop into a backwards positive momentum. Just kind of hang back this way a little bit for a second. Let's pop it upside down. Nice. I'm trying to get better at calling out what I want to do. This is an experiment. I don't know how well it's working. Let's go for these trees and kind of like tick-tock between them a little bit. Head to this, upside down. Let's kind of funnel around this upside down for a second. So yeah, this quad flies great. I really like the 4.5 preset. Honestly, like this just feels better. This just feels, I don't know how to explain it. It feels good. It feels really good. And the same KV, everything. The only difference now is that again we're running on DJI S bus, so you actually have a slower packet rate. And we're running on 4.5. The motors are the same KV and the same same everything basically. Practicing a space flip. So you go down like this. Oop, that was a weird motor jitter. That was the first time today. That could have been a slight desync. So I'm practicing this maneuver. You go down like this and you kind of pop back up. I want to do it around the trees, but I also don't want to lose signal. I kind of did this last week and I got kind of spicy with it. And I don't want to get too spicy with it this week. I just want to chill and chat. But yeah, no, it's been a very spicy week. The first week of January was the roughest I've had pain-wise in a long time. And then this past week was the roughest I've had in a long time on top of that. So I feel like 2 weeks out of my month of January, or effectively I say lost. And I feel bad saying lost because friends were hanging out with me, kind of keeping me company through a lot of it. And I appreciate it, and I don't feel like that's lost time, but like I didn't feel like I got to enjoy their company during my birthday because I was in so much pain. I didn't really get to enjoy myself because I was just not feeling it. And today I am feeling mostly human again, but I still don't feel great. Still recovering. I'm just happy I'm able to do the stream, bring you all along for the ride with me. get a few packs in, and enjoy the day a little bit. Because it's been very hard to do this past week. Well, see how fast we can pop another battery on that and get back up in the air. And yeah, no, I forgot to turn the music back on. But yeah, no, I am very tired. And honestly, I almost didn't want to stream today because it seemed like it was low energy. A lot of people in the Discords weren't around, and my general mates, Allie, Luna, and Space, nowhere to be seen today. Off doing life stuff, like everyone's busy. And it just seems like, you know, that's cool, but different kind of energy, different kind of vibe today. It's kind of more chill. And it's also still middle of winter, you know? Like, everyone's still kind of hibernating, stuff's happening. Life's in weird waves, the moon's shifting, a new lunar year, and all that other weird shit. But I don't really care. All I care about is burning some more packs. I'm gonna try to get at least 1 or 2 more packs in a day before I call the stream. Really don't know if I need to do a full hour or not, but yeah, we're back on 5S right now with the Unicorn. Again, 5-inch. Betaflight 4.5. We're just gonna chill and have some fun. I don't want to do anything too wild right now. It's kind of cool. I was almost a space slit. Hello, friendo of the dog. No, oh, I'm starting to really It's connecting. Okay, it shows I'm connected. Shows excellent. It shows the. Okay, I can hear myself now. So it was an OBS issue. Okay. Well, to the few people that are still watching, hello. I guess OBS had a problem. It was showing that my audio was working when it wasn't working. So that's a whole thing. But it's working now, and I just want to have some closing comments. Thank you for being here today. It's been a rough few weeks, rough month. I'm hoping 2024 has a lot better things in store for me and in general. I'm really happy that things worked out stream-wise today. Like, I don't think I would have been able to stream today if I was feeling the way I was feeling the last few days. So I'm glad for that. And yeah, just things have been weird. It's just been really rough, and I'm hoping things get better. I've been very happy and proud that I put out the content that I put out this past couple weeks. You know, I put out that Fire 3D edit last week before the stream, and I thought it was one of the best videos. It's gotten like 1,200 views. And then I posted the Love Ents ad, which the community has reacted very well to. I'm very proud of everybody. Like, seriously, big ups for not being weird about it. And I think it's partly because I did it in a very respectful way, and I think people thought it was funny and took it right. So I'm really excited by that. But I'm really like blown away by the fact that that video has like 9,000 views in like 2 days versus my amazing 3D edit that I poured my heart and soul and art into, which, you know, whatever. So that irks me ever so slightly, I will say. That's something I struggle with as a creator going into 2024. Making things that are fun and I want to make, which honestly, that Love Ents collab totally was fun and something I wanted to make. With art and stuff that I love doing, which is, you know, 3D, which is amazing. Like Danish Stallion, Grand, Ally, Luna, you know, Space. Like, they're all really getting into 3D mode, and there's more and more pilots every day I see trying it out. Like Luke Flies Good just posted his 1-year edit. Like, absolutely stunning pilot. Yeah, so I just want to say thank you all for being a part of that ride so far into the year. I've got more weight to lose, more stuff to do, more goals to hit. Huge up to my customer that bought a unicorn custom build. I've got that, all the parts in this week to work on it. And I'm going to try to recoup. I've got a wing, a dove, an actual wing that I'm going to have an O3 thing. Thank you, Allie, for the O3. That was a great present for Christmas. I'm putting an O3 in it. I've got an iNav board from SpeedyBee that's brand new that hasn't been released yet that I'm putting in it. I'm putting ELRS on it for long range. So I'm excited to get some really good footage, hopefully, with it and have some fun doing some long range stuff. So hopefully next week I might open the stream with some wing footage. We'll see. It can fly for 20 to 30 minutes, which means, you know, 20 to 30 minutes of me just dutzing around could be kind of cool. But yeah, so that's the whole thing I'll be working on project-wise. As far as new content and stuff coming out, I'm really not sure. I'm kind of creatively at a weird precipice. The 4.5 tune is almost done. I'm still trying to button up a couple things, and I don't know. I feel like I'm hoping my life is getting to the point where things are going to shift and some new opportunities are going to open up here soon for me to be able to make some money and do things I need to be able to support myself in ways that make sense. But on that cheery note, I'm gonna go play Pal World and work on this plane and relax and sleep because I've had a hell of a week and it's been the worst week on, like, half of my month has been gone, so I'm gonna recoup. I'm going to recoup and enjoy myself. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Goodbye.